the knee will be first. So trace around the edge of the patella. And what we're doing here is using the pad of muscle there to try and feel for the edge of the patella. Pressure is on the side, take the pressure off and slide back. Trace around the edge. This is where all the quadriceps muscles come into. The caterpillar crawl, so you can use one finger or two fingers or the thumb. Now just be careful because some people are really ticklish here, so just take it easy. Caterpillar crawl, and then go onto the inside and the outside, and then just squash the pads of your fingers. Try not to go fairly quickly. If this were a male with lots of hair, you'd tie the hairs in knots, so just move the skin over underlying tissue. Push the palms of your hands together. So the focus is onto the whole, can't see, the whole palm of the hand. So try to keep the fingers down. And then supra and infrapatellar tendons just flick across the supra and infrapatellar tendons. If you find that that's really quite harsh to do that, then just make a soft fist so that the finger can come in and out quite easily. There's the pad underneath there is getting lost. The pad underneath there is quite soft, it's not harsh. And then across, like so, into the leg. Move the oil container out of your way. Stroke over the whole of the leg. Trace around the edge of the patella. Caterpillar crawl. Pads of the fingers. Palms of the hands. Push the palms of the hands together. Flicking above and below the patella. Once we've finished the knee onto the inside of the thigh, the upper hand, the hand that's closest towards the head, will just pick up, which allows the bottom hand to get right up underneath into the hamstring area. Squirt all the fluid up towards the heart. Just be a little bit careful of the thumb squeezing too hard. Upper hand picks up, lower hand slide and squeeze. Just be a little bit cautious here because some people are really ticklish or it's very, very sensitive, so just be aware. Adjust the positioning of the leg. You can put one hand on top of the other, it doesn't matter which way around, or one hand side by side, and just lean on heavy and just slide from the knee up towards the hip. If you lift your fingers up, firstly it's going to hurt you, secondly it will hurt them as well. So nice soft hands, really heavy, fingers down and slide up. All of this pressure is basically by bending your knee, not pushing with your hands. Alternate hands. Rectus femoris does not attach to the bone underneath there, so you can actually pick it up. Starting from the hip, just grab a handful of muscle and just roll it over towards you. This is rectus femoris. Squeeze, lift and roll. Squeeze, lift and roll. Onto the inside, upper hand picks up, lower hand slide and squeeze. Remain to straighten the leg, lean on heavy, arms nice and straight, head above the area, bend your knees. alternate hands. Squeeze, lift and roll. Starting from the hip, squeeze, lift and roll. Turn and face them, alternate thumbs. Focusing on to the central area, rectus femoris area, but try to make sure that the pad of muscle is in contact with skin. It's not just the thumb pads themselves. Put both thumbs together. This can be quite heavy, providing it's not hurting. And a lot of this pressure is by body weight, not by pushing just with your hands. Palm of the hand goes up the outside. When you're doing this one, watch their face, because sometimes about halfway there's a really sore area, and try not to lift your hands up. Keep your fingers down. Just give it a really good shake. Make it happy. Shake it all about. Turn and face them. Alternate thumbs. Both thumbs together. Palm of the hand goes up the outside. Give it a really good shake. And then we come back to do the knee again. Trace around the edge. Caterpillar crawl. Pads of the fingers. Push the palms of the hands together. And the flicking above and below. Back to the knee again. Trace around the edge of patella. Caterpillar crawl. Pads of the fingers. Push the palms of the hands together. Flicking above and below.